17. Empty backfield. Now under pressure. Now showing a little bit of running ability. Inside the 10, down to the 5-yard line. The two tight end formation. Lipke the back. Fake to him. Rolling right. Can he run it in? Yes, he can. Will Grier into the end zone. And how about that?
We're going to come here on the fake, boot out on the outside, give him a chance to get out on the perimeter. His eyes are down the field. He has Dennis Houston in the back of the end zone, but he says, you know what, I'll use my twinkle toes to go ahead and get the...
And working on Amik Robertson, a veteran slot corner who started 7 games last year for the Raiders. It's a good test for him. Grier, right side. Simi Fehoko to the 25-yard line, working on Duke Shelley.
The man that made the play was right here. He's going to be Hunter Lipke. He does a great job of picking up this blitz. Boom! Gives Will Grier an opportunity to sit back there, deliver a nice ball to Simi Fehoko for the first down. Good job getting a wide release, get his hands off you at the top of the route. Good strong catch.
2nd and goal from the 9. Schoonmaker into the end zone. The Michigan man.
Here it comes again. They got another little naked route they're running here, okay? Nice little play action. And all they're trying to do is, boom, slam it down and get right back out. Again, we talked about those layers. He got it off. Boom, throws him off. Becomes available. Catch it. Get vertical now.
Stepping up is Grier. Now he's going to run it. Got the block from Dennis Houston out there. And Grier muscling his way forward. How about that? Physical Will Grier.
Going down the field, first down. Will Grier is in his bag tonight, making all the right decisions, Bill, as he's out here trying to add to his resume.
Into the Raiders, into the field. And now the amazing beast down the sideline. Hunter Lipke down to the 15. 29-yard pickup. Under 1 minute to play now. Back to Lipke again. And Lipke all alone into the end zone. And up the middle, there goes Grier. He can walk into the end zone. 2nd touchdown run of the night for Will Grier.
Let's go, Trey Lance. Let's go, Trey Lance. Man, y'all know what time it is, man. I want to see Trey ball out tonight. Y'all, welcome to the show. Y'all know who we got. Some usual suspects up here and somebody who hadn't been around for a while. But we got Kelly with all the pregame intel you need and more. So make sure you share and like this video, baby. Make sure you tap in. What's good with you, Bob?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Good to see you. Kelly, good to see you. I'm chilling. It's been a minute, man.
No, that's Kales. After tonight, that's Kales.
Kales.
All right, her as Kales, because Kales got them connections. She's got some intel here. She got like how many pages of notes you got up there, Kale?
2, and stuff is still coming in.
Look, she was in the studio with us, wasn't even talking to Bob and I for about 5 minutes. She was on her phone, scribbling notes, answering phone calls and stuff. I was like, ooh, this is gonna be a good show as we head into the second preseason game, the final preseason game of this season. And I just got one question for everybody tapping in today. Y'all seen the video coming in? Can Trey throw a wheel? That's all I want to know today. Can Trey throw a wheel? Let's give some shout outs to see who's rolling with us, baby. Where them green badges at? Time to tap in.
Always got some. It's good to see everybody here. Nicole, everybody, Russell, dude, it's good.
Oh, yeah, top in the building. Shout out to all the top fans, baby. Y'all know I just put out a message today. Hey, it's a public service announcement. If you want that action, you want that smoke from BG, you got to be a top fan. So haters, get your top fan badge. Otherwise, you're going to get that Heisman like RG3 just got from ESPN.
Oh, shit. RG, man. You tell you what, man, there's not a piece of wood out there that's more used to the axe than that guy.
Oh, we're going to talk about CeeDee Lamb. We definitely going to talk about CeeDee Lamb. So just stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. I mean, Kelly got some great notes. I was smiling ear to ear as I was getting some text coming in on what's going to be going down tonight, what the focus is going to be, who's going to be playing. Oh, it's going to be interesting. I mean, Kales, where you want to start? Because we got over 70 folks on the live. Make sure y'all share and like this video as Kales gets ready to tell us what's your thoughts on the preseason game tonight in Las Vegas.
What's up, Sarah?
You want me to start?
Yeah, go ahead, kick it off, girl. How you want to slice it and dice it? I told you, me and Bob is going to tag team. You got the stage.
Kale's intels.
Oh, I like that. I got a ring to it.
Okay, so let me see where to start. All right, so what to look out for tonight's game. The Cowboys will be using new technology called the Virtual Measurement System, which is VMA, against the Raiders, of course, to determine first down and distance measurements, instead of moving the chains. If those are the guys that have the orange sticks that will move down the field to determine if it's a first down or if we're a shorter distance, so on and so forth. This is not for the regular season, this coming season. It's a Hawkeye technology, and Sony is in partnership with the NFL. They will be using tonight 6 4K cameras that will know within seconds where the ball is spotted in relation to the down and distance, and they will know whether it's a first down or not. They will have people in the stands. The people in the stands will be able to see it on the Jumbotron, and viewers at home, it will be generated through the broadcast system.
Yeah, I grabbed the link on that just
this?
really quick, Kelly. I grabbed the link on that and put that in the comments. So if y'all are interested in more details, as Kelly just gives y'all an overview, I didn't know that. So I'm glad to know that tonight. That's what's going down. I've been hearing it being talked about.
So why are they doing this? They're doing this because someday, not today, they want to ultimately replace the chain game. They want to get rid of the average 40 seconds that it will take the chain game to run out and measure a first down. 2 reasons. They want to speed up the process of the game, and the second reason is the partnership with the league that Sony that they have with Sony.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same technology that is being used in tennis and in the XFL, or the whatever the new name is. There is no guarantee that it can spot the ball. I'm sorry, let me go back. There's no guarantee that it can spot when the ball breaks the plane for a touchdown in the end zone.
Oh.
Here's a new thing. Did you know that the new footballs for this season will have a computer chip in the football?
Say what?
That makes sense.
The computer
What's this for?
chip,
Like X gen stats for the gamers or something? What's that about?
well, it's also going to help spot if the ball went into the end zone or if it's on the 1 yard line.
Oh, okay.
Where will this computer chip be that has a camera? It will be in the middle of the ball where the football league shield is.
Okay, I was going to ask that because I was wondering if it was going to be either of the tips. Because
No,
that's
it will not be in the on the ends of the football.
Wow. Okay.
Well, you can already hear it coming now. Anytime something new's introduced, here comes the resistance. As Sarah says, I don't know if I like it or not, but I'm not fond of change. Smile, Sarah.
Yes, I'm right there with you.
Yeah, there are going to be a lot of complaints, I think. It's going to be some controversy, but I'm interested to see how it goes out. So I'll be definitely taking a look at that. Thanks for sharing that with us tonight, Kels. That's first and foremost before we even got to the numbers about anything. But I placed that link. If you want to check more into that about the Sony and the NFL deal, that link is in the comments.
I gotta say something real quick. Before we go any further, a couple of people have asked me where I've been. I don't really go anywhere. I've been working a lot. I got a promotion. Things are pretty crazy. But this offseason, I've checked out. I checked out for the most part. Now, do I not know everything? Yeah, I don't. But I know what I need to know. And I know people are holding out. And I know shit's acting a little crazy. But that's also the social media game Jerry loves playing. But I checked out. This is the second year in a row that we've been in the playoffs and get absolutely waxed. And I don't know what happened with that team, but it felt like Dan Quinn knew he was going somewhere else and just didn't show up that day. I don't want to go back too far and make you all think about it. I'm just letting you know, I had to take some time off. I had, like BG said, I had to set my boundaries. I had to figure out a way to keep loving this team that I'm going to love forever because I'm not a young kid. It's going to be with me forever. I had to figure out how to do it. And sometimes it means just getting a little bit further away from it. And I just wanted to say that if that's something you do, don't let anybody else tell you that's the wrong way to do it. You do it how you got to do it.
Yeah, that's appreciate you sharing that, Bob. You know, a lot more fans I am seeing are creating boundaries with this team, especially when it's the preseason before Kels gets to some of the X's and O's. I mean, look at this. Most expensive week 2 preseason game is in Las Vegas. Look at Jerry, boy. He's so happy. Look, he's smiling ear to ear. Look, that's how I was smiling when Kels sent me that text with all this intel she about to share with us. I'm excited about that running back situation you shared tonight. You said we could see some Deuce and we could see some what's his name?
Royce
Freeman. What? I was wondering because first Royce Freeman didn't play last game, right?
I was gonna say, is he still with us? And I guess he is.
Yeah, no, he didn't play last game. I don't think. I heard something he had to an injury or something like that.
Yeah, he was out for a while, but he's supposed to be suited and booted.
Oh yeah, I like that.
They can because this is preseason. This is not like the regular season where I normally get the practice report and the games as far as who will be playing for the game, because they will be those have to be in an hour before kickoff.
Oh, that's why your phone was back there buzzing, huh?
Yeah. But since it's preseason, it does they can enter in players as, short, maybe like 30 minutes or 10 minutes before a game starts, because anything can happen, especially during the warm-ups. So as you know, Mozzie is out. He did not travel with the team to Vegas. Due to an allergic reaction.
I heard it's because he was eating real food. I heard Dan Quinn and them had him on them Herbalife shakes. Now I heard, Mozzie over there trying to get right because he eating that whole food now.
Well, they did not go into detail what it could be, but he is on medication to bring it down. So they are also just making sure that everything is working, especially when you have an allergic reaction. That's nothing to play around with.
No, definitely not.
So so look for added reps from defensive tackles Justin Rogers and Denzel Daxon, who are rookies. Albert Huggins, who is a veteran, he's a nose tackle.
Oh, that's the guy that was acting goofy at camp the other day. He's getting to play. I'm surprised he didn't get cut already.
Yeah. Wide receiver Tyron Billy Johnson more than likely will be starting. Lawson will be in street clothes.
That's newly signed Carl Lawson from the New York Jets.
Yeah. Right. Because we just got him. So he may be suited for the last preseason, which is next week. There will be no Kalen Carson. Andrew Booth, who is another cornerback, will be debuting. Expect to see Deuce and Royce in the backfield.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to that because a lot of folks are saying Deuce is a failed project.
Yeah,
he can't get past the line sometimes, man.
Right.
Well, I mean, he got to get in the game too. I mean, if we're gonna see him tonight, we're gonna see him. He's probably gonna act bad against some 2s and 3s, though. I'm more interested in seeing what Royce Freeman looks like, though, myself, because, like I said, I don't have Royce Freeman making his 53-man roster, but I mean, he could change our minds tonight. So we're gonna see battle.
I'm gonna tell you where that placement may be. Jalen Tolbert may pop in for a couple of series. Dido is out.
Okay.
Israel Mukuamu may be getting some reps. This was when I text you, and I have an update to that. Israel Mukuamu may be getting some reps after missing a couple of weeks with a groin injury. But my trusty little intel, who's on the field with the team, texted me and said during the pregame warm-up session, he's out, so he will not be playing.
Just like my guy Bob Coyne did. Y'all don't call her Kelly no more. Her name now is Kels with the entails.
So here is the fun part for tonight. Let me take a step. I had to go Raiders colors, you know.
Hey, I just want to know, y'all think Trey is going to throw a touchdown tonight? I'm tired of being sitting in the room with Dahmer. I'm scared, man. I'm looking at that barrel over there in the corner like, what's in that barrel over there? As he told me, we can't leave the room until Trey throws a touchdown.
Oh, shit. Bring Will Greer in, man. He'll make it happen.
That's all I want to know. Is Trey going to be able to throw Will Greer? Y'all remember when Will Greer went off on the Raiders? Can Trey Lance do that? Boy, Will Greer had a game against the Raiders, did he not? But what you got over there? Because I know Kels is sipping that. She's sipping on her drink, ready to drop some tea.
So we have 45 minutes? These are the battle positions for tonight. It will be
all right.
Center. It will be center, running back, defensive end, wide receiver, and tight end.
Yeah, does that mean we're going to see some Cooper Beebe or not?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Nice. I'll definitely be looking at some of that after the fact. We definitely got to take a look at that tonight because a lot of talk about Cooper being pretty a nasty dude. I know he likes the dirt dudes. We're going to find out, can he dirt a dude tonight in Las Vegas?
Let me ask you guys. I want to ask y'all something real quick on behalf of my brother Eric B. We all know Eric B. We were having this discussion yesterday because we just started lighting the fire. The reason why I'm up and surfacing again is because I'm ready to talk about the Cowboys again. So I was having this conversation with him, and he comes to the conclusion, I think I do too. I feel that maybe Schoonamaker might have been a wasted draft pick in the second round.
Man, Will Greer threw him a touchdown. Did you not see the highlights coming in? What are you talking about, man? Will
That's
Greer
what made me think about it. I just don't think we needed that position, right?
Bob, you about to trigger me because you know how I feel about these Michigan players.
Yeah, Sharon, that's Kels with the intails. We got Caitlin with the context, and we now got Kels with the intails. Bob, go ahead and get your LLC and incorporate that. Kels with the intails.
That's it. I'm putting it in. I already have it. It's pending right now. We'll see what we can do. We'll obviously getting her. I'm giving her 90% of that.
If you are
no, Elliott's not playing tonight. No, neither is Dak. I don't know. People saying, "Oh, Dak's ankle sore. He's not going to play." Dak ain't played in no preseason games since 2017.
No veteran starters tonight. But Sharon Jacobs, if you are in the Spotsylvania, Fredericksburg area, your fan club is tipping off of my. I'm gonna think it's going to come to my mind when I'm off this live and I'm not thinking about it. But if you live in that area, Spotsylvania, Fredericksburg, Virginia, please hook up with Sharon Jacobs. She has a fan club that's out there.
Dope. Like it. So you said center, running back, battle positions. What was after running back?
Center, running back, defensive end, wide receiver, and tight end.
Wide receiver. No, you said Billy Johnson's playing tonight, right?
Yeah,
and that's what I wanted to ask you about because a lot of folks were saying that because that Jalen Tolbert didn't suit up that first preseason game. A lot of folks are trying to say, "Oh, he's locked in for wide receiver 3." So when you told me we was gonna see a little of the one Jalen, because I know we got 3 of them, we was gonna see a little bit of the one Jalen. I'm excited to see a little bit of the one Jalen because that kind of knocks that theory. I guess folks are trying to say he's locked in at wide receiver 3 is why he didn't play that first game. I don't know. What's your thoughts on that?
That piece of crap Madden game, Madden 25, has him as number 2 on that roster.
Oh, is that right?
That's right.
Ooh.
He is number 2 as according to that crazy ass game that I got to read.
Oh, he's over Cooks?
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting, Madden. You got some splaining to do. So wide receivers, you said Billy Johnson. Who else did you have on that list, Kels?
That's playing. Defensive tackle Justin Rogers and Denzel Daxon. They're both rookies. And nose tackle Albert Huggins, Andrew Booth, Jalen Tolbert will he may be popping in and out for a couple of series.
Yeah, just how you put that just sounds to me like, oh, let's kill this narrative that he's locked in at wide receiver 3. Because I mean, we didn't see Royce the first game, but I think he was injured. But I'm curious because now you said Dowdle's out. Rico Dowdle is out tonight, so definitely looks like Royce Freeman and Deuce is gonna get the bulk of the work.
I just got this in. Defensive tackle Jordan Phillips will be playing.
Okay.
Nice.
That's always good to see.
The vet, yeah, especially with Mozzie not being there. Mozzie dealing with that illness. So yeah, that makes sense. But you said Carl Lawson will be in street clothes. You said Carl Lawson's not playing, but we're getting some Jordan Phillips action. What about Cole Cabral? Is he suited up or no? We don't know about him yet.
No, I don't think, because he came in the same time with Lawson.
Interesting. Well, let's get the numbers up, y'all, as we got the Dallas Cowboys visiting the Las Vegas Raiders. Shout out to all of them Cowboy fans out there that are boots on ground. I've got a lot of photos that are coming in. We shared the coldest Cowboy fans I know from Alaska. Shout out to RC and his son, Roquise, out here. Boots on ground with One Star One family. Kicking it tough. They're over there doing Tom's Watch Bar. So if you're at Tom's Watch Bar over there, you're tapping in. I'll place the link in the comments. So comment, let us know you're tapping in from live over there. So maybe we can get us a live look in as we pull up these numbers, y'all. I mean, pretty much we lose pretty much all preseason games. Somebody asked me in the comments today, hey man, what's your thoughts on the game? I'm like, well, we pretty much lose all the preseason games. I mean,
we're that team that doesn't push too hard. We're that team who understands that training camp is already pretty bad for us. We sometimes lose players. Doing it in an actual preseason game is really just as bad. So we don't show our hand. We don't really push too hard. They're doing actual reps. But we're not trying to win the game, really. It's an evaluation process, and I think the NFLPA has pretty much made that happen.
Just got some intel for Jordan Phillips. He will be playing 15 snaps tonight to replace Osa.
Oh, okay. As we got the streaming options here, a lot of folks are asking, hey, how are you going to watch it? I posted here earlier, if, all you got is internet and a device, you ain't got no TV, you can download that Fubo TV app for 7 days free, but you're going to have to change the pay thing because they're going to get you after 7 days. But ABC, all the games being streamed on tonight, ABC, CBS, Fox. I mean, it's pretty much everywhere, NFL Network. So if you're having a hard time finding it and you're really down bad, check out Fubo TV, or like some of the folks here will tell you about Stream East. A lot of folks are big on that Stream East. I see them talking about that in the comments. So, we'll have a halftime tap in. We'll have a post game show too with Bob and Kells if they can both join.
I'm off tomorrow. I'm off.
I'll be in my pajamas, but I'll be here.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I want to look at this virtual measurement system like you introduced, being talked about. I think that's interesting. Now we got the microchips and the balls. I mean, it's only a matter of time, especially with next gen stats. I mean, you see the games totally getting automated, and people wonder why is it so expensive to go to games, because they got things like virtual measurement system coming in. They're going to replace the chain gang. How do y'all feel about the technology, the computer taking the damn chain gang's job? How y'all feel about the computer taking chain gang's job?
I'm okay with it, but I'm still partial. I still prefer still having the chain gang, because computers can be computering and something can happen. And let's say if they eliminate the actual bodies of the chain gang and something happens with those computers, then how we going to measure the distance and downs? So I still say have the bodies just in case something happens.
Yeah, that's like, I don't understand. Like when I go to Walmart now, you got like 11 self-checkout stands, but they still got one person there working to help you in case there's problems. So like there's no human element, but there is human element. And I think this is kind of what we're up against with this virtual measurement system. I don't know. Maybe it'll be better for the game. Like me and just like everybody else, once they introduce something new to you, there's always that resistance. We don't want to deal with it, and maybe we find the benefit in it and say, oh, well, yeah, this is a good thing. Let's use it. But we want to hear from y'all. Y'all tap in and let us know as we wait for somebody to tap in, or y'all boots on ground out there. Bob, how do you feel about that virtual measurement system stuff?
Honestly, I'm all for it, only because if we're gonna sit here as viewers and pretend like we are on the field, like we see what these guys are having to see in a second. We don't. It's so easy for us to judge. If we're going to be able to not have to worry about the human error part of it and actually get a computer to do this correctly, I think that would be okay. I actually think that the computers will make less errors than a human would when it comes to these. But at the same time, we're also talking about a spot, and they have to go through replay in order to get that. Sometimes there's just not a good view in replay. It happens like that. So I think instead of just making it one or the other, I think they should be both working in conjunction, if I'm being honest. I think it would be good to kind of have the referees go, okay, this is a spot. Well, I don't know. Let's challenge the spot. And by challenging the spot, they go to the microchip.
I need a breaking news button on here that I can push and it can just light up.
Oh, just say, well, Kels, we got to get you some kind of, we got to get you
Let's
some
go.
kind of like call to action or something. Like hit your turn on the notifications, something. We need a call to action from Kels. What you got over there? Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, this in from Kels with the intels.
Expect a lot of reps from Josh Butler and Eric Scott.
Eric Scott, I like that cornerback. He's feisty.
Yeah, man,
So
it's
you're
been,
going to see a
Kalen
lot
Carson
of
not playing
boundaries
tonight. It's been pretty battleish. I've been liking this camp so far. One thing I'm really glad to not hear is everybody talking about Dak Prescott throwing interceptions. I mean, Jesus, I'm so glad nobody's talking about that anymore coming out of camp. I mean, since going down there for a couple of days and checking everything out, like I've got this good vibe about can we just stay healthy? But it seems like it's been a pretty good camp. But we're going to see tonight if Trey can throw us a touchdown, because I don't want to sit any longer in the room with Jeffrey Dahmer. I know y'all don't either, man. A touchdown would have got us a W last game. But y'all know, like I said, typically we lose preseason games. So probably with them expensive ass tickets, Vegas fans might be happy tonight.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I didn't find a lot, and I didn't think that we would see a lot from either side of the ball. But I will say that I felt like Zimmer had that defense, all the different defenses that we had on there, the different strings. He had them playing ball. They look good, and it wasn't just a mistake.
Yes.
I honestly feel like
I'm with the index card. Yeah.
Oh yeah, a lot of people ain't gonna get that. But when you get that, hit the like button on this video. When you get what Tangela says about the whole chain gang situation as we go into the Raiders game tonight, can we just stay with the index card? Yes, Tangela. Yes, Tangela.
And it's with the same team with the index.
Exactly. The accuracy. She's deadly with it.
Yeah, the famous Italian referee there.
Will McClay just texted me, Allegiant Stadium is a sea of blue.
Maurice coming with some good intel there. He says, I was going to get that football, but it isn't. I don't know. It's money for 3 months after a free trial. Yeah. That's what I say. You're going to have to put that pay information to get that free trial, but you're going to have to cancel. You're going to have to cancel after tonight. So y'all know how it works.
Come on, I got like 7 different emails. I got to put it on my Google Calendar at this date, cancel this. As soon as I get it, boom, shit's canceled. I win every time. That's the way it is. You got to do it.
Did you get what I just said, BG?
No, go ahead. I'm sorry. Dun-dun-dun. This breaking with Kels and the intels.
Will McClay just texted me. He said Allegiant Stadium is a sea of blue.
Yes.
I don't doubt it.
Kells and tells.
And they're in the watch party at Tom's over there at the New York. So if you're boots on ground, you're a Cowboy fan tapping in. Y'all know somebody out there in Las Vegas, a Cowboy fan. Y'all head over to Tom's watch bar. It's going down, man. They got a lot of social media Dallas Cowboy fans over there. So if you're not at the game paying them $112 expensive ass ticket prices for the preseason game, you've seen it right there from TickPick. Most expensive week 2 preseason game. Y'all go check out Tom's watch bar over there.
Yep.
What up, Kelly? We see you. We got a Kelly Vaughn from Arkansas. How you doing? Hey, where's Tanya? Tanya down there in Arkansas. That's Joe Jerry Jones stomping ground down there.
So my question is, what do you want to see tonight? I can only think of 2 points. One is new and one is a revisiting. So what are some of the things you want to see tonight?
I just want to see I want to see Trey ball out, and that's not being facetious. That's not, anything like that, trying to troll or anything. I legit want to see him do well, because I'm curious to see what's going to happen as you broke that information per the new NFL rules about that 54th roster spot for the emergency quarterback situation. I'm curious to see, especially after you watch quarterbacks like the rookie J.J. McCarthy went down in Minnesota, is injured out for the season. I mean, if Trey has a balling out game tonight, that makes his stock go up. I mean, is Jerry going to trade him? We're going to keep him? So I'm looking at Trey. I want to see, can Trey throw a touchdown? Because I don't really want to be in the room with Dahmer no more. I see that barrel over there, and I don't got a good feeling about it. But what you got, Kelly? What you got?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, well, now that I think about it, I think I got 3. So, I still want to see how McCarthy is going to do with time management, clock, on the clock, and in-game adjustments. That's still something I want to see. With the new kickoff rule, that's where I think Royce Freeman will be good at.
Oh, is he going to be on special teams running that ball back?
That's why I said that's where I think if he's on the 53-man roster, he may float into special teams because of his body size. He can be a good back for Turpin to run that ball with the new kickoff return rule. I was very pleased, even though we lost. I wasn't expecting us to win, to lose, if you get what I'm saying, because I'm looking at preseason, like what I call it. Do you want this check or no? It's a job interview. So one thing I want to see is I want to see Zimmer do more A gap and C gap blitzes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I mean, blitzes of any kind that are successful are going to be good because we just don't see that shit.
because he did do some A gap and C gap blitzes during the first preseason game against the Rams. So I want to see more. We're not going to see the whole playbook
Right.
tonight. We're going to see probably some plays that have been implemented from the earlier McCarthy regime. If people don't know what I'm talking about when I talk about gap blitzes, the double A gap blitz is when is a defensive maneuver where two defenders blitz through gaps between the center and two guards. There is a B gap that we're not going to see. That's the gap between the offensive guard and the tackle. The C gap that was implemented last week is when the defensive maneuver player blitzes through the gap outside the offensive tackle. And the D gap blitz is when there is a tight end, the gap outside the tight end and the opposite tackle.
I got a question for you when it comes to gaps and how to blitz and all that. Right quick, Kelly. I want you to take a look at this. Which gap do I got to go to get out the room? Just tell me, which gap do I got to blitz to get out of there? That's all I want to know. I mean, I'm not trying to discredit what you're saying. I'm just saying, can Trey throw us a wheel? I hear you with them trenches tonight. That's going to be interesting, especially you said at center, Cooper Beebe's going to be playing. We're going to see some Cooper Beebe in the trenches tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Tyler Guyton's pretty much in there like swimwear, if you ask me, especially with Chuma Big Toe getting broke.
Yeah.
Big deal.
So because Adoga is out.
Thank you.
Yeah, I do want to see improvement.
Yeah, can Trey throw us a wheel? Can we get out the room with Dahmer? I mean, can he even run it in like Will? I mean, Trey got wheels. Run it in like Will.
So here's my thing. Like I said with Trey, we don't know his football intelligence level because he really does not have the playing time to accrue. Because when he came in, he was a backup. Then he got COVID. Then 2022 happened.
It was a nasty time for everybody all the way around.
Right. 2022 came. He only played up until week 2 when he suffered the ACL, and then San Fran favored Purdy over him. But it's already on record with the San Fran organization. They regret trading him, letting him go, because they know now they did not do right by Trey Lance.
I know Trey Lance lovers love the sound of that. That's music to their ears.
So that was on record, and I actually saw the actual interview. So there goes that. And we do have someone that's on our scouting team that is very familiar with North Dakota State football.
And that's where 150 came from.
Right, and he has worked with Trey Lance before. So
Trey Lance played up there too,
Yeah. So because we have someone that's already on staff that knows his position and all this other stuff, he's still getting work in. So they're trying to build up his FBI
Football intelligence, right? Not the Federal Bureau of Investigation. We covered that last time. But with Kels with the intels.
So that's it with Trey. And the thing is, I don't know if the coaches gave Trey leeway to use his brain, especially if, hey, RC,
RC, I threw the link in the comments. If you want to join the show, give us a boost on ground. I know they're out there at Tom's watch party.
If I don't know if the front office and the coaching staff gave Trey Lance the same intellect that they will give Dak. If I'm in the end zone, I know you say run it, but I'm looking at these defenders and I just see that they blitz and they got my wide receiver that is double covered on the right and the left of me, and I'm looking at my blind side and I see that I have my running back behind me. I'm gonna run the ball. So we don't know if they gave him that preferential treatment for him to do what he wants to do.
Anyway, yeah, I understand what you're saying. It goes along with your football intelligence, situational football.
So I had to sit back because after we got off the live, I had to watch the game again. I stayed up until 2:00 in the morning because that's when the replay came on, and I watched it and I had to think about it. Maybe they did not give him that go ahead because we already know it's been plenty of times where Dak has changed the play. Like when Kellen Moore say throw the ball and Dak said, nah, I'm a run this joint.
No, Dak was like, here we go. I'm calling my shit.
Yeah, because even Kellen Moore said, like, out of every game that they played, if it was something that Kellen Moore calls, and if Dak does it, things will go awry.
Yeah, because I mean, like Kellen ain't played in the league, like and then it's like dude's smart, but I know there was that tug of war there too as well. So I don't blame Dak. Like I'm like, hell no. What you talking about?
To drop some other info on you in a minute that is outside of.
We got RC trying to tap in. If you can, I don't care if it's loud over there. Tap in. Let us get a view. Let's get us a view right quick before Kel gets into some more tea.
Yeah. So, Kellen Moore already said that 95% of the plays that he has called, Dak has reneged on. Now, come to this inside. During the Philly training camp, Jordan, what's his name? Oh, what's the quarterback?
Hold on, think about that for just a second. We got RC in the building.
Hey, RC.
Loud in here, man. I can't see y'all.
Oh, he in the stadium. Yeah, he right in there before the game.
That's crazy, dude. He's right there, man.
I forgot he's at the game. I thought he was at the watch party, but no, he's in Allegiant Stadium. My bad, dog. My bad. I forgot he the Cowboys fan.
That's badass, dude.
It's super loud in here, man.
Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you.
All right, I get up.
There we go. Inside look there at the Legion. Y'all see the network at work, baby. But what you got, Kels? You got something over there.
There we go. Jalen Hurts. I could not get his name out for nothing.
Oh, Jalen Hurts. The running back that throws.
Jalen Hurts during preseason has reneged on 85% of the play calling that Kellen Moore has done.
Ooh.
So what is that telling you?
I told you, Eagles fans, 2 new coordinators, another year, the regression will be televised live 2.0. That's interesting to know right there. I don't doubt it, man, because I could only imagine that struggle, especially like what we're talking about with Dak Prescott changing the plays on Kellen. Like, is that a trend? I mean, Jalen's over there doing the same thing. Is it just Kellen or is it the quarterback? I don't know.
Yep.
That's interesting to know. But just for the fun of it, if y'all want to throw up a score prediction, throw up your score predictions because I'm curious if Trey is going to get us out of the room because Kelly didn't tell me which gap to blitz. So I'm going to just run to the left because I think that's where the door is in the room right there. But y'all let me know the score predictions in the comments. Let me know, will Trey get a touchdown? Will he throw a wheel? I mean, he ain't got to throw one. He can run one in. He can run one in on his legs. We know he's got legs. I seen his highlight.
Yeah, because he's a mobile quarterback.
Yeah, I seen his highlight films at North Dakota State. I was like, yeah, kid's got some skills.
Well, here's the deal. I'll tell you the one thing that I'm looking, because I know we asked this question a while ago, and I've been thinking about it. And it's just it's an evaluation thing in preseason. So really, the only thing you can hope for is that some maybe people that you're looking at are doing well and catching doing what they're supposed to be doing. My thing is, I'm a little terrified about the current wide receiver situation we have in Dallas right now. So the biggest thing for me to see, and I don't know a lot of people that have Michael Irvin jerseys. You know how he's my favorite player. But there's a reason why I wear these numbers. There's a reason why I need the wide receivers to show up today. I need other people to give a little bit of a boost to this. And I'm not really sure that we've got like Tolbert. I don't know. Everyone's talking about him maybe having a breakout. I don't know that that's going to happen. I think the only chance we have is getting some of these younger kids to come out and just pull a Miles Austin.
Billy Johnson. Billy Johnson going to get some action tonight. I mean, Jalen Cropper. I'm telling you, all the Jalens have been balling, dog. Jalen. Tolbert, we already know, been solidified. Jalen Cropper. What's the other one? Jalen Brooks, right?
If they're doing what they need to be doing, then we know that Trey Lance is going to hit him. Trey Lance can throw the ball. He does not suck, and he can actually scramble out and throw that ball. But
Dak is champion for Jalen Brooks because those two have been having a good training camp.
Well, it's going to be interesting as we got 20 minutes before kickoff here. So if you're having a hard time to watch, like we said, my guy, he just clarified over there, they'll charge you a month after if you sign up for that free 7-day trial on Fubo, but it's pretty much on all the other platforms. So tap in, check it out. We'll tap in at the halftime, give you my thoughts on it. We'll take a look at the virtual measurement system. Thank you, Kelli, for introducing that to us tonight, especially as we learned about the microchips going into the football. So getting more technology. They're trying to do away with the chain gang.
Took your job.
I just want Trey to throw a touchdown and score a touchdown. That's it. As we've seen a lot of the score predictions coming in, a lot of folks, hey, I like the numbers, man. We got some touchdowns going down in there. I mean, we know Brandon Aubrey can kick field goals. Like, we don't need him to come out and kick the point after attempt. That's it.
And I hope I'm saying her name right. And just give me the pronunciation if I am. But Tangelia, girl, you and I are going to be on the sidelines with the index cards.
Yeah. Shout out to Tangela. I think that's a Tangelia. Yeah, let's get it right. Tangelia. She says, "Go, Kelli. I'm loving you, girl. Yeah, we're gonna be out there with the index cards on the virtual measurement system."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How many of y'all remember that game against the Raiders with Jeff Heath? Y'all remember that, right?
Ooh, Jeff Heath, man. I like some of those hard-hitting safeties, man. It's been a minute.
I mean, folks are acting like they forgot what happened with the index card. Shout out to my girl Tangelia. I'm trying to get to that photo. I know I got that photo over here somewhere. I'm trying to put it up on here real quick before we get out of here, but I don't think I'm going to be able to find it.
When Heath showed up, man,
Yeah, he showed up on Derek Carr on that play. Well, no, that wasn't the same play. That was the touchdown, right? Where Jeff Heath, that's right. Yeah. Jeff Heath prevented Derek Carr from scoring. And then the index was we needed that first down to continue to drive, I think it was, right?
Right.
And we got the index card in there. So, yeah.
Because either the game was going to end up in overtime or we would have lost by like a field goal or something.
Well, if I see an index card tonight with the virtual measurement system, man, we're gonna have something to talk about here at the post game. So make sure make sure you turn on your notifications, man, because we're gonna be here. My guy Bob's gonna be back with us. You know, he's been creating boundaries with his team. It's good to have you back, Bob. I know this toxic abuser. We all got to deal with them differently. Shout out to my girl Kels with the Intels. We're not calling you Kelli no more. It's Kels with the Intels. I'm looking forward to having you join us after the fact, especially with what you see after the game. Y'all know I'm going to be tapping in during the halftime. I wasn't
afforded the luxury with the boundaries.
Yeah, I know. Everybody got it. Everybody's in a different situation. You know what I mean? Everybody is handling this toxic abuser differently. So we're going to see, because I don't want to get chopped up and put in the barrel. If Trey can pull us, Trey can throw us a wheel tonight. So y'all tap back in. Hopefully by halftime we can get out of the room with Dahmer, but we're going to see, because it ain't going to look good for Trey's campaign going to QB1 if he can't get in the end zone, especially after week 2. But I'm BG. That's Kels. That's my guy, Bob. Y'all got anything before we get out of here? Bob, Kels.
No. Yes, happy anniversary to us, DC Nation. We're 7 years
old. DC Nation fan club. Y'all know what DC stands for. Nice. It ain't District of Columbia either. We'll see y'all on the post game report.